Hello everybody and welcome to Pokemon TCG Online. And today we'll be doing something a little different today. I'm gonna be today and every Tuesday hopefully. I plan on doing something called Mad Dragon Tuesdays, which basically is a lot like Puka's Bad Egg Monday, but only it's on a Tuesday and only it's about dragons for the most part. Each deck will revolve around a dragon attacker, in this case will be Latias, and this deck is called, let's see, what's it called again? Fairy Lock. Fairy Lock, which is not like Lock, but, and not like the fairy decks, but it's a little different. Instead of, in Lock you would used to run Latias and Sigilyph along with, Victini EX, but in this deck you're able to run Xerneas and Aromatisse instead of a Victini and a few other stuff along as well. And because of this new set release, we also gained a few other stuff along with that as well. And this is more fairy based than Lion Lock is. Actually, there was no fairy at that time, but it combines the abilities of the safeguard abilities and the Latias ability. So basically, your whole entire idea is get Xerneas up front and power up your Sigilyph, your Suicune, and your Latias, and put up whatever. Eventually, put up your Sigilyph or Latias or Suicune against when your opponent's Pokemon that have either abilities or is an EX or both. And you will use Fairy Garden, which allows you to which each Pokemon that has any fairy energy attached to it has no retreat cost. So you basically want to retreat to whatever Pokemon you need and use Fairy Transfer to transfer to whatever Pokemon you want up front. And I kind of completely made up this deck completely on my own. I don't know if anyone else has done this before, but I thought of this idea all myself. It's pretty unique idea in my opinion. I like this idea a lot. But let's go into the why I have 3 Suicune and 2 Sigilyph. The reason why I have 3 Suicune because its attack is better in my opinion. Because Zoroark beam hits for 70 and Muscle Band does 90. Same thing with Latias. Both of them are hitting for 90 and getting 2-hit knockouts on EXs. Sigilyph is mostly for Pokemon that have way too many energy on, like Keldeo or Mewtwo or stuff like that. It's basically a Mewtwo counter. That's what Sigilyph essentially is. But Mewtwo really isn't big at the minute. When Mewtwo was really big, Sigilyph actually helped keep Mewtwo in check for the most part. So that's what a lot of people liked about it. And Silver Bangle adds to the power of Suicune and Sigilyph and Latias. Actually, no, it doesn't add to Latias because Silver Bangle doesn't add to it. So I play 3 Muscle Band and 2 Silver Bangle. Honestly, we would just rather play 4 Muscle Band altogether. That's your choice. I like this Slender better because you can hit a little extra 2 EXs, which is why I like it. I play 2 Max Potion, but I would play 3 if I could. Because I only have 2. I play 2 Level Ball to the Aromatisse out. I play 3 Ultra Ball to get everything else out. Level Ball also can get Sigilyph. I played 2 Soul Scrapper, 1 Colress, 3 N, 4 Juniper, and 3 Skyla. It's a little. I think that might be a little. I think that's a little standard for a supporter line, I guess. I played 3 3 of the Fairy Garden, and the energy count might be a little weird. I would actually play 4 Rainbow Energy if I could, but I can't, so I'm playing 2 Double Cars instead, because Double Cars can allow me to easily attack with Sigilyph and Suicune, because both of them take a Prism or Rainbow and a Double Cars, and they'd both be able to attack. So that's the basic strategy, and I also have 6 Fairy Energy, so I don't know if this will actually work that well. I've used it a few times and it's done pretty good. But let's try this thing out. I have the advantage. This person also plays Fairy type Pokemon and Psychic. Wonder why I have the advantage. GM. Now I don't know what my opponent's playing, so I'm gonna play Xerneas. Front. Probably should have played this weekend, but oh well. Oof. They did say they're playing Fairy, so this could be a bit of a mirror, I guess. I think this is probably Big Basics Fairy. That's what I'm gonna assume. Big Basics Aromatisse. Oh, there's the Wormpole. And Swirlix. Okay, I am confused. Oh, this is a Beutifly Virizion deck, I guess. No, Burbank Aromatisse deck. Yeah, we're playing Korthe. So, yeah. So that's what I guess I'm playing. That's probably going to stay on the field for the rest of the game, I'm going to guess. And I'm going to Juniper. Sucks getting rid of Aromatisse, but... Huh. Well then. I'm going to pass. Probably should have retreated this weekend, but oh well. This is going to be a fun matchup, I guess. It's got its both evolved forms. So the battle of the fairies can truly begin. Yeah, my opponent's probably not playing a tier deck, obviously, judging by what my opponent has been playing thus far. But it's... What am I going to do here, honestly? I'm going to Skyla for a level ball. There it is. I didn't think I didn't have it. Moment. Spritzy. Get that into play. Fairy Energy onto the Suicune. And I'll pass. So yeah, this is the battle of the bad decks. Well, I'm probably gonna be taking at least 4 prizes here. So this should be a fun, a little bit drawn out match. Hopefully this my opponent challenges me at least a little bit. Or I challenge my opponent at least a little bit. Xerneas, I have nothing that straight up blocks Xerneas, which is kinda hard about, but oh well. My opponent plays both Slurpuff and Virizion, which I find odd. Most people would just rather play straight up Virizion, which actually is what I would also play this deck too if I could, but I don't have that, so yeah, I can't play that. Once again, it's one of those things I would if I could. That was a machine with my Pokemon catcher. And, Fairy Energy. Let's get a level ball. A level ball for Aromatisse. There she is. Yeah, Aromatisse is obviously a girl. So, yeah. Nice 5. Okay. I'm gonna end my turn here. Yeah, what Beutifly does, I think, is triple energy, search your deck for 3 different types of basic energy, and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. So yeah, this is definitely a Beutifly deck, I'm gonna guess. Actually, Stay home. So, retreat. Fire energy. Actually, cancel. I don't really need to do that. Actually, undo the last action. My moment uses in the discard pile. I'm gonna Skyla, mostly because I can. What am I gonna get here? Not exactly sure. I'm gonna get a Juniper here, actually. I'm gonna just Aurora Beam for 70. Yeah, this is an interesting battle. It looks like my opponent is playing a... The reason why I think this is going to be kind of close is because my opponent isn't really playing too many... doesn't look like it's going to be playing too many Pokemon with abilities or EXs, so that's going to be tough for me. This deck is not really good with dealing with cards that aren't really that. And why did I retreat to this weekend? I misplayed. I should have just kept my ass up there. Oh well. Because I freaking... that's the problem. Once the energy gets off a Pokemon, it's hard to get back on. Juniper? I'm just gonna pass here. No, I'm gonna put Latias down, then pass. Next turn I can attack. And how much is freaking Beutifly doing? Heal 40 from each of your bench Pokemon. Okay then. Now this would be a little weird matchup for me. So as you can imagine, Garchomp would utterly destroy this deck. And stuff like that. Yeah, my worst matchup is Garchomp. I played Garchomp and I got like 3 prize lead, and my opponent was finally able to set up with 2 Korthe in the field and Garchomp and 2 Gabba, and I'm like, oh crud, might as well just retreat, just like lose here. Or just forfeit here, because but my opponent just utterly destroyed me there. So that was kind of bad. And he has 40 to it, his Xerneas, so... Bleh. And then Xerneas on the bench kind of makes me nervous. Simply because I have no way to one-hit Beutifly or Xerneas. And the simple fact that I can't really do anything here, honestly. This person's Beutifly, yeah, let's call it a Beutifly Fairy deck. Yeah. Another 40 gold hits me. And completely healed. I'm gonna end. How much damage is on it? 80. Actually, no. I'll cast it here, but I'll use Fairy Transfer. Fairy Transfer. Actually, wait, I can attack, dang it. Retreat. Move to this fairy transfer. Probably should have had the one without the bustle band up, but oh well. I don't know, very ready for 70. But muscle band's not really going to matter at all in this matchup. Or silver bangle, so I just have 5 big cards in my deck at this point. Oh my. Now the muscle band would probably help, actually. If we hold them, would it? I'll be doing 90. So if I do 90, then that actually would have helped. I didn't know if he played Super Potion. Oh well. I didn't want to have that other Latias up instead because that would have been in danger of getting knocked out by that Xerneas on the bench. That thing does not bother me at all. Well, like, why doesn't it bother you? Because all my because it has it's both an EX and it has an ability on it. And only Pokemon take no damage from Virizion ever. So I don't really have much to worry about there, do I? I have a Suicune all powered up now. You're break for 70. Oh, freaking. I wish I really did have Muscle Land on it now. What did it do? Well, it does provide a energy acceleration, I guess. It's used 2 super potions, so it's probably running out of stuff. My opponent is. It's an attack. This would be so much easier if I had Muscle Band. My opponent has used 2 super potion, I think, so I don't. If my opponent has a 3rd one, I don't think my opponent has a 3rd one directly in this hand at this minute. So there's that. And my opponent might have a little bit of advantage here because I play EXs, and I sincerely doubt my opponent would actually want to attack with Virizion, so nothing takes damage from it. I mean, Aromatisse would take damage from it, but why would I promote Aromatisse? Opponent apparently is thinking about that, though. My opponent should probably take advantage of the Fairy Guardian that I have in play. I'm just saying. My opponent gonna pass? Because my opponent can just attack me here in this 40. I have enough so I can attack with my other Latias as well. Fairy transfer. Ah! Okay. Yeah. I kinda need a supporter here. I'm trying to shuffle my deck. I'm gonna get rid of the Silver Bangle and a Fairy Guardian because I don't really need either of those. So I'm gonna keep the just one Silver Bangle. I'm gonna get Suicune in. Not Suicune, but a Sigilyph in play. Just because my opponent has a lot of energy on the field. I do not, and if my opponent puts too much energy on Pokemon, I can take advantage of that. Now I can finally take my first prize of the game. Ugh, that was like 20 minutes and I've barely done anything. Holy crud. Granted, 6 or 7 of those minutes were... But still, that was like 14, 15 minutes of the... Like, 13 or 14 minutes of just me sitting here not really being able to do anything. So this will probably be a long game. I'm gonna guess. I want my opponent to attack me here, just so that my opponent did attack me here. Misplay on their part. My opponent's obviously out of energy. What can I do here? I do not want to end my opponent. I'll attach it here in Juniper. Alright, I got the max potion. I mean, that's like what? Is that both my max potion down? No, they're not both down. How many? Only one blend is... Not blend, but in the discard pile. Patch of fairy energy here. Retreat to Xerneas. The one with that has fresh. This is gonna be a little fairy. Fairy right. Hitting for 90. My opponent's probably gonna have to retreat here, because to me it would make no sense to keep that thing up. I mean, to me, it wouldn't make no sense, but Viridian goes up instead. The other one, it's hitting me for 40. I have no problem with that. Let's see, DC to the Sigilyph. I'm just gonna attack you, honestly. If I get too much damage on it, I can just kill off. My opponent has Xerneas on the bench. Another blend. So I'm in a pretty good spot here, I would say. It's slow as heck though. Trust me, I know this is slow going. Maybe because I'm a slow player, but max potion? Retreat. Here. And Barrier Break. I healed the one so I can have a fully loaded, fully healed Latias EX just ready to go. There will be no, currently there's no way for my aromacies to get shut off. Unless my opponent somehow plays the Xerneas DX and a Plasma Energy, then I'm kinda... then I'm a little nervous at it. So maybe I should put some energy right there, but... Max Revive, what he's gonna put up on the top of the deck. Frisian. I don't know why my opponent's doing that. I don't know why my opponent's just not attacking with the Xerneas at this point. I don't understand that at all. And it looks like my opponent's just gonna sacrifice something. What am I gonna do here? You know what? I'm tired of just of this playing possum stuff, so... Wait, now. Ah, dang it, I did the wrong thing. I should have retreated to this Suicune instead. But at least my opponent has some good bait to kill. I'm gonna Skyla here. Okay. I have no more energy to use, so I'm just gonna Aura Beam from 90 to knockout. A little overkill, I'd say, but I'm getting a prize. My opponent's gonna be taking me out here. But hopefully my opponent promotes that fully loaded Xerneas, so I can just hit it with the Sigilyph. And my opponent's probably gonna take another prize off the Sigilyph, but it'll be worth it in the end. I know what I'm doing, I think. Xerneas on. I have 3 cards left in the deck. My opponent has 12, so my opponent's a little better off here. I think my opponent's just trying to stall. Makes sense, so I'm just going to attack. Oof. Wait, no, I'm weak to grass, so I don't want to do that. I don't know why my opponent passed. My opponent should have attached and tried to hit me for 40. Retreat to this one. I don't know why my opponent is not attacking with the Xerneas on the bench. I was trying to lure my opponent out so my opponent can finally start doing stuff. So we can finally start doing stuff to get this game going, because it's taking forever. And I aren't even sure if I'm going to put this online. Probably am. If you're hearing me, that means I did. Alright. Come on, let's catch her. Oh, damn it. Damn it, I really wanted to catch her. Treat to this weekend. Use room to stability. And Aura Beam from the knockout. Hopefully my opponent promotes something. So this is kind of boring at this point. I want my opponent to finally take a knockout. Get some stuff going. I want my opponent to take me knockout. I sincerely doubt my opponent's gonna leave all that energy on his Xerneas. I mean, if he does, he's silly. My opponent actually was probably waiting to get 2 Xerneas out of play so he can get this war properly started, I'm guessing. Because that's what I would imagine. Yeah, my opponent doesn't want to have all the energy on his Xerneas. Because then my Sigilyph can just wreck house. I mean, wreck shop. Opponent's taking a prize. Which is kind of nerve-wracking. I'm going to end here. And I'm most definitely going to end here. So I can get a bunch of stuff back into my deck. And I'm giving myself 6 more turns. Fairy Transfer. Prism. Fairy. That let yourself set up and go. And I'll just Psychic for 90 here. He's knocking me out, but this is when my opponent actually may win the game here. Yeah, I think that's what definitely my opponent was hoping for. I know I have Dowsy. No, I don't. I used it already. Alright. Sending up this Xerneas. Sorry, transfer. Sorry if it's kind of boring. Ugh. Fairy transfer. I'm doing this because I don't want to risk my one with the muscle band, so that way I can take advantage of that. Virizion on the bench. And now I have one more prize left to take. My opponent's Xerneas is not going to be... It's going to be hitting me for a lot of damage. Rest assured, but not enough. Wait, how much... How many... 1, 2... 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 150. Yeah, I'm not. I think I'm hitting for the knockout here. Fairy transfer. My opponent totally misplayed. Wait, now retreat. Get that thing up. Fairy transfer. And I can Psychic for, yes, for the knockout. That was actually kind of cool. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. That was Fairy Lock. Tune in for next week for another weird dragon deck, another crazy dragon deck I'm gonna do. So thank you, everyone. Have a nice day, and please like, subscribe.